Tassadar was taken into judicator custody and sentenced to stand trial for his crimes against the Conclave. Phoenix, Raynor, and Tassadar's followers escaped from the Conclave's agents as the Dark Templar slipped away in the chaos. The Trial of Tassadar.
Enfaro Adun, Executor. All seems lost now, but still we must fight on. We must find Tassadar and secure his release from the Judicator before they can execute him for treason. Without him, I fear there is no way to defeat the Zerg and their Overmind. Zeratul and his Dark Templar have vanished, leaving us to fend for ourselves. I wonder if Tassadar was mistaken to have put his trust in them. We are receiving a transmission from Captain Raynor's command ship.
This is Raynor. I'd like to help if I can. Tassadar laid it on the line for me and my crew on Char. I'd like to repay the debt. Besides, I'm a long way from home, surrounded by hostile aliens. I've got to do something.
Then you shall, bold human. You shall.
Alright, we need to break through the prison entrance. Phoenix and Raynor must survive this mission. We are at the temple ruins near the Conclave stronghold of Ire.
You have not enough minerals.
First things first, gotta get our probes to work. Alright, we have a wall that protects us from ground troops, but it's actually kind of a detriment when we're faced against air units. We have Phoenix in the big Dragoon there, and then Raynor in his command ship.
We are under attack.
Whoa, we're already being attacked. Let's get our troops over there. Alright, those two scouts really beat up my cannon a little bit, but it was enough to hold them back until we can get our troops over there to deal with it. So if you look down here, the interceptors, the carriers actually create units, and if you right click the interceptor button, it'll automatically create a new interceptor if one gets destroyed. They do take 25 minerals each. So sometimes you got to be careful when you go mass carriers, because they can really eat through your minerals quickly. I think as the carriers are first produced, they can carry 4 interceptors, and then there's an upgrade for you to have 4 additional interceptors for 8 total. So a full payload of interceptors is about, what is that, 200 minerals per carrier. And then you gotta consider that the cost of the initial carrier is quite a bit as well. Can't remember off the top of my head how much they cost, but we'll get there. It's awesome that we finally get carriers near the end of the campaign here. I think we're on mission 8, so we have 3 missions left, including this one. So we'll definitely utilize the carriers for the next 3 missions. We're going to probably need 4 probes on the gas. So we have an entrance on the top right and the bottom left of my base. So I'm going to build some pylons on each side so we can get some cannons for ground defenses. If I remember right, it's been years since I've played this mission.
Go ahead, Commander.
We are constantly harassed. Oh, speaking of, constantly harassed over the wall by flying units, and then on the northeast side and the southwest side of my base by ground units. So we want to make sure we have a good defense before we start pushing out. And I think I'm going to want to leave Raynor and Phoenix behind for most of this mission and just push out with mass carriers. To do mass carriers, it's definitely a big upfront cost with both time and resources. There are several prerequisite buildings we have to warp in before we can get the carriers. We need a fleet beacon, stargates, and the stargates require a gateway first. Just a big line of prerequisite buildings before we can even get to our first carrier popping out. I don't want to spend any upgrades or resources on any of the ground units this time. I'm going to spend all of my resources on upgrades for the air units, the carriers. Oh boy, that's not a good sign. We already have a mineral field depletion. Hopefully, oh, got some more scouts coming. One of the reasons I really like the carriers is because the enemies usually focus on all those little interceptors.
This should be good.
And we have an enemy carrier coming as well.
Right on.
Did a nice Yamato blast to that carrier. Took it out pretty quickly. Taking out the interceptors is a great way to disarm the carriers. And when you're faced against just a few, that's a great tactic. But if you're faced with an enormous fleet of carriers, it's best just to focus down the carriers themselves one at a time and try to ignore the interceptors. Alright, I'm going to want to build some cannons over here in the bottom corner to deal with those scouts that keep peeking up over the edge. Well, how was everyone's weekend? Leave a comment down below. My weekend was really nice. We met with a lot of good friends. There's 6 of us in this friend group. The inner circle is kind of what we call it. We are just really tight-knit. We went to a holiday Christmas concert together. And afterwards we went to a buffet. Just enjoyed each other's company. And we spent a lot of time together. So, it was really nice. Alright, we're getting our buildings up. As soon as the fleet beacon is constructed, I'll be able to start producing the carriers quickly. Well, relatively speaking, because they are kind of like the battle cruisers. They take a long time to be produced, so I think I'm going to want to create some more stargates as well. Carrier capacity, we definitely want that one. But first things first, I just want to start the production, the warp in of the carriers. Let's see. We have upgrades for all sorts of ships, but I just want that. Oh, gotta deal with this real quick. I just want the upgrades for the carriers. Oh! Those guys are super dangerous. Those huge beetle tank things. They shoot these exploding scarabs out. And I foolishly had Phoenix in the midst of that.
Mineral field depleted.
Alright, the minerals are being depleted slowly. Soon I need to push out and try to find a new base. Let's get a few cannons over here at the south end. And the ground entrance as well.
We require more Vespine gas.
I think I really do need a... I need another Stargate.
Additional pylons.
Oh, of course. And now I'm supply blocked. Come on. I like to sometimes tuck these away in a corner, just so the enemy doesn't destroy them all. I did the same strategy with supply depots for the Terrans. Alright, 4 or 5 pylons should get me going again. Oh, under attack, over the wall. We have an Arbiter cloaking a carrier, but I do have an observer. We have interceptors against interceptors. Arbiter's down. There's no way to cloak anymore. I destroyed all of his interceptors and he was trying to flee, but I got him. We are nearing Christmas at the time of this recording. Just a couple weeks away. Which means lots of fun events with lots of delicious food. So we're going to do a potluck game night. We have actually like 3 or 4 potlucks lined up in the next few days. Some white elephant exchanges, that type of thing. Super fun. I love this time of year, just for the food. Get a few more cannons over there. Alright, we have a second Stargate up.
Carrier has arrived.
Oh, I love the sound of that. Carrier has arrived.
Gas.
Alright, I'm going to unqueue one of the carriers to put it on the other one so they're being warped in at the same time.
This is Jimmy.
And it's been a second, so let's do a quick save. Oh, carriers, they cost 350 minerals, 250 gas, plus the 200 minerals to fill them up with interceptors. It's a lot. My little probes are working tirelessly. It's been a few minutes since I've been attacked. Oh, what's that? A Bengalas. Now there's a certain term in science fiction where basically an Earth creature is an alien creature. And they basically look the same. Kind of like a panther would look like a Bengalas. But maybe it was a slight variation, like maybe they got antenna or an extra tail or something like that. Anyway, I took a science fiction literature class in college, and there was a specific term for it. I just can't remember what it is. Oh, we're being attacked on the northeast.
Upgrade complete.
You're not getting away. Get him. Alright, he might be getting away.
This should be good. Rainer here.
What do we need here.
Upgrade complete.
So much gas. So much Vespene gas. Alright, let's move our 5 carriers out. Do some exploring. Gonna build a few more pylons. Oh.
Carrier has arrived.
Excuse me, Bengalas. Alien Panther. Alright, so as far as the story goes, we are very concerned for our friend Tassadar. He turned himself into the Conclave to avoid further slaughter of Protoss against Protoss. Alright, we faced a base over here. What's going on? I should have like way more interceptors.
Your command. Commencing.
What?
We are under attack.
Okay, something was weird. I could have sworn I right-clicked that. Ah!
Anytime you're ready.
Doesn't matter now, I gotta pull him back. Protect the base.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
I don't understand. Okay. Okay, now they're coming out. Okay. So I guess I thought you only had to right click the interceptor button once per game and then it would just automatically queue up all the carriers to produce interceptors. That doesn't seem to be the case. So every time a carrier is constructed or warped in, we need to select it and then right click the interceptor button so that for all of the carriers they are constantly creating those interceptors. Remember, they eat up a lot of your minerals, so want to make sure you're maxed out on interceptors before you start attacking. So it's going to take a second for me to build all those. Let's do another quick save. Alright, back to what I was saying. Concerning the story, Tassadar's turned himself in. He's in the prison right now, down to the southeast of where we are. We gotta go break him out of jail. Because, as Phoenix said, he may be the only key, the only connection to the Dark Templar to help us destroy the Overmind and the Zerg and eliminate them from this planet, the homeworld. The Conclave doesn't see that. All they see is very ancient traditions that they're clinging to. And they consider any interaction with the Dark Templar as heresy, as traitorous.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Alright, these carriers are way more effective with their little fighters coming out. And remember, carriers by themselves, they have no attacking ability. They're only effective if they have interceptors within them. So destroy all the interceptors and they are completely helpless.
You require more Vespene gas.
More carriers are on the way. Alright, this time I right-clicked the interceptor button just to make sure. And the timing couldn't be better because we keep depleting our minerals. And I think this base that I'm overtaking on the northeast. Yeah, there we go. We have a nice patch of minerals. Oh, geez. Being attacked again. I gotta be really careful. I can't have Raynor get too damaged because I don't think probes can repair a Terran ship. I don't think that's the case. Could be wrong. But I don't think the probes or the Protoss in general have a repair ability. Alright, we're about to clear this base out. I'm bringing a probe over soon. Create a new nexus. I just really like the attack patterns of the carriers. How all the little interceptors come out, like vicious swarm of wasps or something. Pretty cool. And because I have tons of minerals in excess, I'm just creating a bunch of zealots because they only require minerals. Just to build my army up quicker. And we have the final upgrades, armor and weapons of the airships coming our way. And oh nice, we have a potential third base to expand to. Oh, that's interesting, the probes are not gathering minerals. How kind of them to save those minerals for me. Whoa! Nothing too threatening here. Nice. 2 more carriers to add to our fleet. Whoa. I'm getting really low on minerals right now. Okay, I think this entire island is now mine. Now how are the ground troops getting here? They're either being dropped off by a shuttle, unless there's a pathway to walk across. Oh, here we go. We got some ramps. Right in the dead center, we have the passage there. Wait. Maybe? Is it a river the entire way across?
You have not enough minerals. Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Alright, time to start attacking the main base. Whoa, we are up against quite a force here. Gotta be careful. We have lots of carriers though.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Whoa, they sure are taking out my interceptors though. Getting a little nervous, I don't know. Should I retreat?
Carrier has arrived.
Doing great so far.
Instructions.
Oh,
Your warriors have engaged the
we
enemy.
found the entrance to the prison.
Affirmative. Upgrade complete. Your command.
Oh boy. I need 400 minerals to create a new nexus. No! Foolishly lost a carrier there.
Go ahead, Commander.
Alright, everything's going south. I gotta pull back. Get back to the base.
Rainer here.
Engaging foe.
Oh, anytime you're ready. Sounds fun.
Whoa,
Right on.
got one of those tank scarabs. Whoa, you guys should probably pull back. That's alright.
Should be good.
These guys are in a stasis. I gotta get them out. I think it's just a cooldown thing. There we go. Let's get him out of here now. Run, guys, run! Back to base. Alright, the Arbiger's gonna chase us off. As soon as this guy... So you're kind of rooted in space and time. No one can attack you, you cannot attack, but... man, how long does this last? Hello? Are we glitching out here? There we go. Finally free. Okay, so the interceptors are eating all of my minerals. Every time I get 25, another interceptor is being built, so I should probably...
Anytime you're ready.
Ah! They're being... What's happening? What's happening? The High Templar's on their way. I don't have any interceptors to deal with him, so... Hopefully he just lets us go.
Rainer here. Sounds
Mineral field depleted. Mineral field.
Alright, we're gonna do a long distance mining, which always sucks, but I don't know what else to do. So we're gonna use our army to protect our probes as they do the long distance mining thing. I should have been smarter. In retrospect, I should have turned off the interceptor production, saved 24 so I could have, or sorry, not 24, 400 minerals, so I could build another nexus, but I did not do that. So here we are. Alright, to respect your time, I'm going to speed up this part of the video. Alright, so I'm trying to decide, should I use the minerals to... Because I only have 10 total interceptors, so they're pretty helpless right now.
anytime you're ready.
Alright, we're creating more now. As I do the drop-offs of the minerals, creating more. So it's either create the interceptors, finish off the mission, or
Upgrade complete.
turn the construction of the interceptors off, get 400 and build another nexus. I don't know exactly what I should do right now.
Rainer here.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna turn them off for now. So just a couple more troops back and forth should get us 400. I'm gonna position these guys in a way to protect my probes. What? Ugh, you're so pesky. Go away. What a weird thing to do. I'm gonna go over to your army, drop a stasis on them. And that's it. Alright, we're getting a bunch now. We're getting pretty close to 400. I'm gonna do another quick save. It's good to do this periodically, so I don't make the same mistake and let Duke get killed by wraiths and have to do the whole mission all over again. Alright, we're pretty close. Alright, the stasis just came down. There we go. Let's go! Alright, this will significantly speed things up. And I want to build another assimilator for the Vespene gas as well. You guys just need to go away. Alright, building interceptors is back on, baby. So when you play this mission, don't do what I did. Make sure you have another nexus ready to go for the fresh mineral batches. And don't use all of your minerals on creating the interceptors. Alright, now that the nexus is down and warped in, the minerals and the Vespene gas will come in a lot faster. Perfect. Alright, as soon as we're maxed out, I'm going to push out again. And I think go straight for the prison door and end this mission. Build a few pylons for two reasons. Max out our population to 200, but also have the ability to get some defensive cannons up. There it is. Do a quick save before I push out. And here we go. This should end the mission. Thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate you being here with me. Lots of scouts reacting, but they quickly fall. Alright, the interceptors are now attacking the prison door. As soon as that falls, that should be the end of the mission. And we're gonna go rescue our buddy Tassadar.
Executor, we have found Tassador's stasis cell. We will attempt to free him now.
Was it a trap?
I expected you to attempt to retrieve your hero. You will learn that the will of the Conclave is absolute. Make peace with Adun.
Stay thy hand, Adjudicator. The stewards of Tassadar shall not fall while the Dark Templar live. Call off your guards and stand aside, and you may yet live to see another moonrise.
I will not be addressed so by one so devoid of the Kala's light. You and your vile brethren shall die with these traitors.
Are you truly so blinded by your vaunted religion that you cannot see the fall ahead of you? Your conclave believes that they are winning this war, but all they have succeeded in doing is helping the Overmind to win.
What could you possibly know about our designs, blasphemer?
You speak of knowledge, Judicator. You speak of experience. I have journeyed through the darkness between the most distant stars. I have beheld the births of negative suns and borne witness to the entropy of entire realities. Unto my experience, Aldaris, all that you have built here on Ioran is but a fleeting dream. A dream from which your precious conclave shall awaken, finding themselves drowned in a greater nightmare.
We shall see.
Now that was some awesome cinematics. Gotta hand it to the modders of this game. Man, they did a great job. I love the interaction between Aldaris and Zeratul. Once again, friends, viewers, thank you so much for watching. Please join me in the next video of the playlist when we advance the story. Take care of yourselves and your loved ones. Until then, bye.